What's up, y'all? It's your boy doobiedukesims back at it again. Today with some positive perspectives. I think it's very important as we live our lives that we completely um, do our best to ignore what other people think of us. Um, I think once we get into the energies of caring about what other people think, it really puts us in a place of without that validation or without that yeah, it's great, we start thinking like, why didn't they give us the yeah, it's great? Or maybe this person is doesn't agree with what you're doing, and oh, why doesn't this person agree with what I'm doing? And I'm doing my best, and da da da, and you don't understand why they don't agree, or why they're coming at you in a certain way. But you know what, it's like, fuck them. It doesn't matter. You shouldn't care about what other people think about you, because it really just diminishes your forward motion. So the most important thing is that you keep caring about what you're doing, and you focusing on what you're doing, not what other people think about what you're doing. And you also got to protect your energy. You can't you can't let other people's yapping become the distraction. You know what I'm saying? So like, people yap, especially on social media, Facebooks and Instagrams and Twitters and all that stuff. People yap, and like, the inclination is like they comment and then you comment back, and you get this kind of energy going. But really, what it does is it kind of like takes you away from what you're supposed to be doing. So if we can just get into the habit of, like, people are gonna say all types of shit. That's what people do now, is they just talk shit. They just say shit. Everybody's got a fucking opinion about something. So when people say shit, just fucking ignore them. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool. You can read it and you can even think about it for a second, but just like, don't even write them back. If they're not with you, then they're not with you. You just gotta just let them do their thing. You know what I'm saying? And I was telling my homies this, this is the kind of way you can think about it as far as wrestling, in wrestling terms. If you remember back in the days, you would have like, or any, it's still wrestling to this day, like, you got the guy laying on the mat, right? And he's all out, he's just knocked out. Then you got the guy coming at him with the elbow, right? When these people come at you with the elbow, you just gotta roll out the way and just let them hit the ground. You know what I mean? Like, wrestling, if they miss you with the elbow, they knock themselves out. You gotta let them knock themselves out. You can't fight them back. You gotta let them. Same thing posting up in basketball. A guy's posting you up, posting you up. All of a sudden, you just move out the way. Just let them fall. Just let them fall. You gotta let people fall. You let people have their yaps, but it doesn't mean that you gotta let that get into your head and create later. They can't stay with you for the rest of the day. They can't stay with you tomorrow, because you're supposed to be doing other things. You're supposed to be moving forward. And the more that you focus on them, they become more powerful, and their words become more important. And we already know that it's bullshit. We're not trying to listen to them at all. So diminish them, make them weaker by ignoring them. That's the best thing you can do, is ignore them and keep focusing on what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? That's my powerful, positive perspectives for today. The 3 Ps with your boy Doobie Duke Sims. Please hit the subscribe button if you have not already. And I'm going to keep putting out this positive content for you, my positive peoples of the planet. Peace.